Not every instance of self-defense is gonna be picture perfect or pretty, but if it works, that's good enough for me. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from South Africa, and it shows us an attempted shooting in an incredibly tight environment. And we're gonna learn some important lessons here about surviving the ambush, about taking whatever action you can in the moment to protect yourself, and working as a team to end the threat. This is a very tight quarters here, multiple people just hanging out in this very tight spot. When this guy comes in with a gun and he tries to use it here and everybody's trying to keep him out, but that's a glass door and there's somebody in the store that actually has a gun as well. And this very chaotic gun battle ensues and he finally gets some shots on target. Looks like he drives the guy off, and that's as much as we have on this one. I do want to learn some lessons here. First one, you see the guy on his phone, but he looks up and as soon as he sees something, he goes. I think that was incredibly praiseworthy there, that he didn't hesitate, he went. It was the time to act and he acted. You also notice there that that looks like that gun is out of battery. Looks like the bad guy's having the chamber around, and that's an advantage to the good guys. But the victims here, you notice he couldn't get his hand on the gun. The guy pulled it back very quickly, so then he tried to close the door and get a barrier between him and the potential danger. Not much of a barrier, it's a glass door, but it's certainly better than nothing. It doesn't work here, and now we got a guy who actually has a firearm as well, but notice this other guy's got him in a bear hug. He's like using him as a human shield. You want to talk about a compromised shooting position and making your draw difficult, and you can see there he actually has his left hand on the gun because he's trying to get around in the chamber. This is an incredibly important lesson on keeping your firearm ready to fire. Because of all the bad things that went down here, he wasn't able to get his firearm chambered quickly. You can see there he's still got his hand on the gun. It takes him forever to get his firearm in the fight, which gives the bad guy an awfully big chance. Finally, on the follow-ups here, we don't know exactly who's injured and what, but you got to maintain that, keep the fight going until the fight is completely over here. Lots of things to think about and go wrong, from going quickly to making sure that your firearm is ready to go and that you're ready to shoot from compromised shooting positions to cover your asp.